Hey guys, day 50. I got 40 more days to go to get this car finished. Game plan for today, it's still see a hole, fill a hole. I'm gonna try to get this done. I'm gonna try to get the weather stripping on the trunk done, the roof rails in that go in here. These are the roof rails right here. Put the gaskets on, the weather stripping, put that on. Try to get all the window trim, get all that on. I put this on here, the tape on top of every stud, on top of every clip. This way when I go to tap the chrome trim on, I know kind of where to tap instead of tapping in between and not knowing where I'm hitting anything. I do the same on the back too. Just makes it easier for me when I'm tapping. I know exactly where the clips are. I'm gonna do that, and then as I go along the way, I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe put the marker lights in. I don't have my door locks. I'll have them tomorrow. I'm just gonna keep plugging along. I'm just gonna keep going, and let's see what we can get done. Alrighty, here we go. I'll always put a little seam sealer on here, just so it seals up against the roof. It fastens it to the pillar post right here. So if you see me over there pulling out the old pins and trying to drill them out because they break inside, that's what I'm doing, okay? All right, this is pretty much it. Right here. Down in here. I got a little seam sealer on there, but I'll let that dry and then I'll take it out because now it'll just smear all over the place. So I'm gonna do the other side. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do the other side now. You know, I think I'm gonna do the window trim. I can't do the bottom because I still have to put the wiper transmission in. It's the these right here and over there. It's the whole mechanism underneath there. So I can hook up the wiper motor and everything like that. So I can't do the bottom trim because it all kind of ties in together. So, but I can do the sides and the top, and I can do the back, all around the back over here. I could do all that right there. So I'm just gonna keep plugging away. All right, let's get started. Let's hit the back one. Sometimes these will fight you, but here it is. It's right here. All right, let me keep moving. I'm gonna jump on the roof rail, the chrome, right over here. I'm gonna toss that on. I'm gonna try to get everything done on this side. And then with whatever I have, because I'm still missing the emblems, I'll have them tomorrow. I thought I had them all, I didn't. So I'm going to do whatever I can down the side here. Then I think I'm going to just throw the rear bumper on. Here they are. I bought a new front and back. So I'll throw the back bumper on. The front bumper, I have to wait to put that on because I still have a lot of work to do on the front, like with the headlight buckets and everything like that. So these are the drip rail moldings right here. They're not bad. The new one, the aftermarket ones, they don't seem to fit too bad. So we'll see. Time will tell. Alrighty? Alright, let me get started. Alright, let's give this a try. The way these go on, right here, it's like it'll hook on and then you got to snap it down with this right here, if you can see it. Alrighty. Sometimes they fight you, sometimes they don't. Sometimes, you know, like you might hit a little too hard, put a little dent in it or something like that, but, you know, I put a little, you can really see it right here. But for the most part, it's not too bad. Alrighty, let's keep moving. On to the next thing. I'll let that settle down because I put seam sealer in there to hold the weather stripping all the way around. So I'll let that dry, and I'll move on to the next thing. Here we go. You know, while we're waiting for the back weather stripping to dry, because I realized I got to open the trunk to put the back bumper on, put all the bolts in and everything like that. So I'm going to try to give that time to set up before I open it again. And I'll do the weather strippings. They're right over here. They're old. They've been around a long time. But I'm going to do that. I'll do the back and maybe jump on the front. And then what I'm going to do is just put that car over here. Just so I can get to everything on the driver's side. And then I can start working on either the, I don't know, I think I'm going to do the headliner. I think that's going to be one of the first things I do on the interior. I think we'll give that a try, you know. Alrighty, let me just chug along. Here we go. These have these little tabs right here, and there are slots. Let me see. Right. You see the slots right there? There's one here, here, over here. There's another one there. This slides into that. Let me see. Oh. These little clips, they slide down and they kind of snap in place. They kind of slide down and snap in place. And then there's a screw here and a screw here. And there's usually like a little marking like this has right here. So it shows you when you're out over here trying to drill it, there's like a little marking. You see it in the black or white sometimes. And that just lines up where that hole is. This way, when you're here on this side drilling it, you kind of have an idea where to set the screw. But all right, let's see if it works. That wasn't too bad. Let me show you what I did. Right over here, you can see there's like a mark. Right in line, there's a screw right there. There's a screw right in there. And directly behind the screw, there's a hole. So everything lines up. So you just put the clips in. And then on the front and the back, there's another one here. And then that's where the screw goes. And that screws into the frame of the door. And that holds everything in place. The back one doesn't have it. We'll see if it stays there. But I remember seeing years ago, I guess these are so old. These, well, they're brand new, but they're so old. I guess they didn't pre-drill them. I don't know. Well, I'm going to see. If I have a problem with it, then I know just set a screw in there. All right, so... Alrighty, I'm just going to keep chugging along, see what else I can get done. Here we go. Alrighty, I'm just going to chug along. I'm going to probably just throw the side marker lights in on both sides. Whatever I have. I should have the rest of the stuff today, like the emblems and everything. But depending on how late it gets, because I'm not going to work a lot today. So I'm going to just see what I can get done. I wanted to put the back bumper on. I have these right here, those are the outer brackets. There's one on this side and one on that side. I'll show you when I put them on. The ones that are wrong are these. Those are 67, 68 brackets. So Again, my parts guy's probably going to drop it off. So, he's awesome. If you need something, boom, I get it right away. So, alrighty, I'm going to keep chugging along, I guess. Here we go. Hey, you know what? I can put the chrome trim on the bottom there and tuck this panel in and just leave it there. Because I got my chrome hood louvers right there. So, all right, let me get started on it. All right, so I got the bottom chrome on. I put this panel in. I wanted to see how the louvers would look. They're a little bent. So I just called my parts guy, so he's gonna drop off another set, hopefully within the hour. So I'm just gonna keep chugging along, but it doesn't look too bad so far, the glass. That bottom trim, it actually worked out pretty decent. There's a clip here I want to show you. I didn't put it on. It always fights me. I just can't get them on without scratching things up. This clip right here, let me show you. This piece, it actually hooks on. Well, this piece actually hooks on underneath here on the other side of the trim. And it goes in like this. Something like this. There's like way back in there, there's a screw in there. And for the life of me, whenever I take these off, I can never get them back on. So I cheated on that one. This right here, the gutter, holds it so it doesn't pop out. But, not too bad. Alrighty, let me keep moving. Alright, parts guy dropped off my bumper bracket, so let's do the back bumper. All right, I'm going to show you what I just did. With these bumpers, you can get the 69 Camaro bumpers, you can get them two different ways. You can get it with this bracket right here or without it. If you order it without it, it's less money. Then you have to cut the one off your car because these are riveted on from the factory. So you're going to have to cut off the rivets. You're going to have to take that off and then get a nut and a bolt and screw it back on. It's not a big deal, but if you don't have a back bumper and you order the one without that piece, now you suck. Now you got the money that you saved, now you got to order this piece. So just keep that in mind. With this right here, there's an outer bracket and an inner bracket. Then I have the two bumperettes, another inner bracket and another outer. These inner brackets right here, the inner bracket is where back then when you used to put the bumper jack on there, you would jack it up from this spot right here because it was bolted right to the frame. Right where, like, you know, the rear frame rail ends right there. It's all tied together. So, but all right, I'm going to put this on. Hopefully it'll fit. And let's keep moving. Here we go. Well, I got the rear bumper on. Doesn't look too bad. Slowly getting there. So I'm going to keep chugging along. Let's see what I can get done today. Alrighty. It's the end of the day. I'm tired. So let's go over the car and what I did today. From what I can remember, it feels like a blur. I got the emblems on up front, the marker lights, the SS trays. I just need, when somebody's here with me one day, just to push down on the tray so I can get the nut on there so I can tighten it down, because you go to push up on it, you can barely reach it, you can barely get it. So I did all the trim, the cowl. The cowl has to come back off because I need the wiper transmission that goes in there. So as soon as I get that, I'll just pull the cowl off, I'll put that in, I'll set the wipers up, and then I can set that and it can stay. So the window trim, the gutter trim, the roof rail up in here, and the weather stripping on the roof rail, the chrome trim all the way up, the tail lens in the back, the chrome trim up there, the bumper, the bumperettes. Oh, I'm forgetting everything. I started working on this side, and I didn't finish it. I'm like, it's just kind of a long day, and nothing bit me today so far, so I didn't want to press my luck. So I just ended up throwing on the side view mirror, the door handle, the window felts, the gutters and the roof rails, and the weather stripping. And that's it for today. I'm hoping probably within the next day or so, I should have the rest of the chrome on, the locks in, anything that I'm missing, all the emblems, and hopefully get the grill done. I have everything. So, I'm just going to keep plugging away and, see a hole, fill a hole. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. And the comments that you leave are, they're awesome. It just makes my day. Thank you very much. And as always, take care of yourselves.